Floyd Mayweather has gone completely broke. And not just broke, but millions and millions of dollars in debt.
Well, I used to hate that nigga. I can't fuck with you!
Bottom line, everybody just wants to be part of the Money May show, including the IRS.
Floyd Mayweather, the undefeated champion who built his career on defense in the ring and excess outside of it, now finds himself facing the kind of opponent even he can't duck the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
How much does he owe?
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to...
According to breaking reports, Mayweather has not only been arrested in connection to a $402 million fraud case, but the shockwaves from this scandal are so massive that several celebrities have fled the country, apparently in fear of being caught in the crosshairs of an expanding FBI investigation.
He replies to them by showing on Instagram $26 million, a payment he made to the IRS. By the way, nothing makes your tax payment look shadier than when you're just holding up cash.
Right.
That's not a good look for the IRS. But he showed his actual, $26 million.
They just pay him. Like, I don't know why, like, he's mad at the media. It's like, oh, you guys are making things up. No, it's leaked that you asked to pay after this fight. Like, you make all this money. If I was Mayweather, not only would I pay them on time, the IRS, I'd tip them. I'd be like, hey, here's what I owe you. Here's a little bit. Get your woman something nice, all right? How was Christmas for your kids? Oh, you're Jewish? Convert just for this Christmas. Here, take care of them.
And if you think this is all smoke and mirrors, think again. This story isn't just wild. It's historic. Let's rewind. Floyd Mayweather's brand has always been built on opulence. He's the man who made it normal to carry $1 million in cash on planes. The guy who posted photos of his $18 million watch next to his $5 million Koenigsegg Trevita, all while saying he only deals in millions.
When you're the best, you only deal with the best. So today, I purchased 3 vehicles. Give them the breakdown, Chadwick. Give them the...
2025 Cadillac Escalade V ESV. This is the supercharged motor version. But the best car you purchased is...
And what about this? I bought this today.
Brand new 2025 matte blue G63 AMG.
And let's walk down here. Check this out. Come. My new toy. Give them the breakdown.
This is a Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport. This is the most rare of all the Chirons ever produced. One of 60. This is a one-of-one spec. All of the whole body is carbon fiber exposed in blue, and it's been painted. You can see there's blue exposed carbon as you...
And for a long time, that worked. Fans loved it. Critics hated it. But nobody denied that Floyd was Money Mayweather. But here's the reality. Flaunting cash and managing wealth are two very different skills. And now, with the FBI and IRS coming down hard, it looks like Mayweather's empire was built more on illusion than infrastructure.
Well, now we're trying to figure out what happened, right, with Business Insider. So according to another update, he did ink a $402 million deal for a Black Spruce portfolio. When he said that it was all his and no one invested, he meant no one was funding his part of the investment but him. And so I think this is something where maybe he owns a piece of this or shares in it, but it hasn't changed hands because the majority owner is still the same owner that it was before. I'm trying to understand what happened with this, but I know there's a story that's circulating, so just putting it out there.
According to federal documents, the charges against Floyd aren't just for one misstep, they're part of an alleged pattern. The accusations range from tax evasion to civil fraud, and even potential RICO violations, a law typically reserved for dismantling organized crime. That means the government believes this isn't a mistake. It's a deliberate financial machine designed to deceive. And they aren't coming for just Floyd. They're looking at his entire network. Once this investigation made headlines, several A-list celebrities, some of Mayweather's closest allies, mysteriously disappeared. Not just offline, they left the country.
Don't nobody watch Floyd fight to see how amazing he is. They watch it for the opportunity to see him lose.
Right.
Because they don't like him. They don't like him because everything that he says is about money. There's nothing else. There's no values. There's no like the people's champ, like Ali was standing for the same things.
Right.
According to multiple sources, celebrities like Kevin Hart, Leonardo DiCaprio, Usher, and even Howard Stern suddenly went dark or booked international flights. Coincidence? Possibly. But unlikely. Kevin Hart shut down 4 branches of his vegan restaurant chain, Hard House, in a single week. There was no clear reason. Business was booming. Social media support was strong. Yet the doors closed quietly. Financial analysts believe Hart might have been liquidating assets.
Deserves to be in the ring with you, even if you are retired, even if it is for exhibition purposes. This is not a movie. This is not Rocky 3, where Rocky is going against Thunderbolt, who that was his name, or Hulk Hogan.
Pulling money out fast, just in case the investigation came his way. Then there's Leonardo DiCaprio, who jetted off to Rome within days of Mayweather's arrest. And why Rome? Because Italy doesn't have the same extradition agreements for U.S. white-collar crimes. Coincidence? Maybe. But when 60-plus celebrity testimonies are allegedly lined up by the FBI, it starts looking a lot like a preemptive move. Even celebrities who once hyped Mayweather's name are falling silent. Howard Stern, once a fan of Floyd's infamous parties, now won't even talk about him on air. Usher, who used to praise Mayweather publicly, recently dodged questions during a red carpet interview.
You have to stop embarrassing yourself. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this.
That's not loyalty. That's self-preservation. And the real kicker? Business Insider and state-level investigators have found no proof that Mayweather actually owns the $402 million in real estate he claims.
What's the point of buying 62 buildings? You buy a couple...
No, 62 units, I think, right?
No, 62 units could be one building.
Yeah, it could be.
They got buildings with 90 units and
yeah,
100 and some units.
He has 62 multifamily units. That's what it says. So that's 62 buildings. Like you just said, it's probably
so
62
think
buildings.
about it.
Yeah.
If he has that, some of the buildings might not be in the best condition.
Right.
So knock it down and build, or knock, if they're side by side, knock both of them down. Don't renew rents. Let them move out and then build a skyscraper.
Right.
Or if he makes commercial properties out of some of those.
That's what I'm saying.
Remember the headlines where Floyd bragged about purchasing 62 buildings in Manhattan? Turns out, there's no record of those buildings being under his name.
And on a point like this, because all of them, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
Real estate databases don't lie. Floyd's portfolio, the one he claims includes skyscrapers and over 1,000 apartment units, doesn't exist, at least not in the form he's been selling to the public. So how did this house of cards get built? Sources say Mayweather has been engaging in what investigators are calling luxury laundering.
Damn Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. What, they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey man, you know, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man, because you already owe Gervonta Davis $33 million that you ain't paid him. Do anybody find this strange that your boy Floyd is on all the IRS money, on Dubai money, on Gervonta Davis money, but yet we have all this stuff, all that flash that y'all see, but y'all don't realize, man, he get a lot of that stuff free.
It's a form of financial camouflage using extravagant purchases, fake investment documents, and high-profile transactions to hide the true origin or movement of money. Think of it as turning shady dollars into shiny headlines. But in reality, the money trail doesn't add up. Mayweather's now being sued by his former jeweler, who alleges that Floyd used falsified deposit receipts to acquire diamond watches and luxury pieces without paying for them. That's not big baller behavior, that's criminal fraud.
I've been having my own brand, so no one can mute me out. I believe in standing on my own 2 feet. I never had to deal with a major shoe brand, and I still was able to make over $1 billion. So I get tired of hearing that I need them.
Meanwhile, Mayweather's own daughter went public to say he's cut off all 4 of his children financially. He claims it's about teaching responsibility. But behind closed doors, Family insiders say the money's drying up, and the gifts Lamborghinis, Birkin bags, NYC properties were always more about image than substance. Even Mayweather's infamous promotion company, TMT, the money team, may have been a ghost operation.
How about you? You the first kid that owned a building in a diamond district in New York City.
Woo!
We bought you a building.
Yay!
Papa bought you a building.
According to 50 Cent, who says Floyd asked him to manage it while serving time, there were no official business documents, licenses, or legal filings. Nothing but a name. 50 claims he built the structure himself, and when Floyd came out, he tried to take credit. The list of debts is growing. Gervonta Davis claims he's owed $33 million. The IRS is after Floyd for over $20 million in back taxes. Dubai jewelers nearly detained him over unpaid bills.
That goes on where, you know, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you'd already invested.
Yeah. Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
And according to sources within the boxing industry, Mayweather may owe even more from failed private equity ventures, fake real estate syndicates, and over-leveraged properties. Even ESPN and Stephen A. Smith have weighed in. Smith said publicly that Mayweather's monthly expenses may exceed $1 million.
It gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami, and many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
Between cars, jets, staff, security, and properties, Floyd's burn rate is astronomical. And when your cash flow is drying up, that lifestyle turns from flashy to frightening real quick. And if all that weren't enough, let's talk about hidden rooms and untaxed stashes. Yes, sources have claimed that Mayweather allegedly has physical cash hidden inside properties, stashed in secret compartments to avoid bank tracing. The feds are now preparing to raid multiple properties tied to his name and aliases. This is no longer a story about a celebrity falling off. It's a potential financial crime saga involving decades of deception, shell companies, celebrity co-conspirators, and lifestyle addiction.
You know what's crazy? People are always in my fucking business, worried about what I'm doing, what Floyd is doing, what Floyd ain't doing, what I do got, what I don't got. Just know, I'm gonna stay in my lane, I ain't gonna fuck with nobody, and I don't want nobody fucking with me. If I go on vacation, my fault. When I go on vacation for 30 days, I take 30 watches with me. But you know what? What's crazy is this. If we add 10 more days, I take 10 more watches. But then I say, fuck it. If I want to bring out the one and only, then I bring out the watch that costs 18 million. Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? For you motherfucking haters today, I'm gonna go fuck off $50,000 because I ain't got shit else to do. Money made, all motherfucking day.
To make things worse, Mayweather insists it's all happening because of who he is. He says he's being punished for his success, for being loud, for being independent, for not needing the industry's approval. In his own words, when I brag, I'm arrogant.
People like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, the Waltons, the people that own Walmart, Walgreens, when they're getting money in their 50s, their 60s, their 70s, 80s, and even 90s, it's okay. A young kid like myself, from the inner city, from the ghetto, I worked my way to the top. I was able to leave boxing on my own terms and keep all my faculties, kept a lot of my money. So they're upset that I'm able to go out there and continue to make 40 and 50 and 60 million outside the ring. You can't get mad. Yo, listen, this is what God wanted.
When McGregor brags, he's confident. He refuses to be labeled African American, instead calling himself just American. And while many might see that as a political deflection, Floyd claims it's his way of saying, don't put me in a box. But maybe, just maybe, the system isn't boxing him in. Maybe the system is finally catching up. Because when the social media posts go quiet, the luxury lifestyle disappears, and even your friends are running for the nearest border. It's no longer about flexing. It's about survival.